Ladies and gents, we are back with more Mass Effect Andromeda. I am Anime Shinigami 13, aka the Green Gamer, and we have some work to do. We started up the settlement on Kadara. The architect is going to activate when we do that, and in addition, we have to do Drack's loyalty quest, in which we unseat Spender once and for all. You don't have to kill him. You can kill him, but you don't have to. But he can't stay in the Nexus. Here, Bandit. Nope. Spender is not allowed to stay in the Nexus. Not when he's abusing the resources, funneling them to the outlaws, and he was even willing to take resources needed to keep the stasis pods running. Which, I mean, come on. We have our sister to think of. Here, Bandit, let me hold this down for you. Go on. Lick it up. All the yogurt. This is yum. Thank you for letting me lick the foil, he says. Yum, 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 yum. Come on, Origin. Come on, Origin. What have I got to do to get you to keep moving? I think Bandit's gonna keep licking that even now that all the good stuff is gone. There's maybe a crumb or two left. Yeah, there's nothing left on there, Bandit. I'm sorry. I know. You'll take all the yogurt I allow. Oh, num num num. Kitty lick the chops. Yeah. Kitty lick chops. Chop licking good. No, Bandit, there's no more in there. Come on. Go have your morning nap or something. There's Origin climbing up the task manager list. Sorry, Bandit, there isn't any more. Oh my god, he's like Zoidberg with the anchovies. It's like Zoidberg. Just the tiniest little smear on the edge of a plastic box. And he sniffed it out and licked it up. This is the most food motivated cat either I or my mother have ever seen. He doesn't care whose food it is. He's going for it. He's going for the gusto. And he's gonna get every drop. Right. So we settled in Kadara. I'm actually curious about what happens if we don't meet any architect before we take on the Archon at Meridian. No, Bandit, get down. This is my yogurt, you can't have it. I love you dearly, but I'm only willing to give you so much dairy. And it's not good for cats. No, it's not. Besides, Chobani loads shit down with sugar. Yeah, 9 grams added sugar, 18% DV. And it's fine while he only gets a little smear of it, but he gets too much. Cats are very vulnerable to problems with their blood sugar. So, Bandit only gets a smear. He loves the smear, but he only gets a smear. Now, I do get some brands of yogurt that don't have massive amounts of sugar in them. I got Siggy's last night, that's why I'm finishing off this Chobani cup. Siggy's, I wouldn't worry, because Siggy's has almost no sugar in it at all. No denying Bandit Siggy's.
Amazing. This may piss off as many people as you manage to feed.
Director, I trust you're enjoying the show?
I'm enjoying the progress. The show part is something else entirely. Honestly, an outpost on Kadara, where the worst of our exiles stake their claim? You better be sure about this.
We can bring some back.
They want stability, same as the Nexus. A solid outpost will bring some back.
True. They left when the dream failed. And you've done a lot to restore it. This is the last one, Pathfinder. The last golden failure we thought we'd lost. You did it. Another step forward, but of course there's more. There's always more. Time for the public address. Think you can distill something motivational out of this?
Something to sell Kadara? You'll actually run it?
I may have concerns, but my ledger has one more outpost than it did yesterday. Sell it.
We trained for years. But when we reached Andromeda, everything changed. The dream almost died on worlds like this. But we can rebuild it. Bring stability. If there was ever a world that needed our best, at their best, this is it.
For posterity, Pathfinder. Addison out.
There we go, 100% viability. And I'm pretty sure, what's our next? Yup, one more cryopod point. Okay. Take the initiative shuttle model. And I'm going to pause this really quick to bring my yogurt cup to the sink, because otherwise Bandit is going to want it. And for once, my oxalis isn't covered in aphids. GG me! Let's have a look around Kadara. Our brand new outpost.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Thank you, Sam. And of course we can have somebody go up there to Charbitus Point and take it over. And we can help some Angara that want to clean up after that dead settlement. We can help them too. Well, there's something I can scan nearby. Not sure exactly what.
Hello, Ryder.
Hi. Let's face it, the exiles are all nuts.
gotta say. Hey, you're Vetra's boss.
I'm sure you're happy to have some fancy digs now. Don't waste it. But enjoy it. Oh yeah, totally. I thought settlement on
You
Kadara
could say
was a
that.
total loss.
I used to work the stock rooms on the Nexus. Let her know I set aside those regulators she wanted. Would have sent them earlier, but got busy with the move.
Were you there during the uprising?
Oh, I was there. Barricaded myself inside one of the stock rooms. Total chaos.
Must be strange seeing the exiles again.
Tan took the out of sight, out of mind approach. But that's never worked, in my experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're the requisitions officer.
That's my official title, yeah. But I take care of any odd jobs that pop up. Scrubbing, cooking, whatever I can do to help.
That's nice of you.
Keeps me busy. I used to work the drill back on Mars until I messed up my hand. I was lucky I didn't lose it, but the nerves never healed right.
Ouch.
Do you have everything you need?
Oh yeah, I swear the Collective can get their hands on anything. They're even more reliable than Vetra.
Yeah. Reyes' skill as a smuggler. Rotten segments of banana. Take that out. 5.
See you around, Drew.
Keep fighting the good fight, Pathfinder.
A friend of Vetra's a friend of mine. Post on Kadara, a way to fix all the mistakes we made. I was hoping to find another computer core I can scan.
Let me guess.
Dr. Nakamoto!
Dr. Nakamoto, what are you doing here?
When I heard the outpost needed a physician, I offered my services. Least I could do after you retrieved my formula. And the setup's a sight better than a shipping container.
I don't know. The free clinic was charming in its own way.
Ha. Rust isn't charming. It's tetanus.
Alright. Excuse me. I need to answer nature's call. Actually, I kind of find that amusing. I've got my tetanus shot myself.
How are your patients doing? Any serious injuries?
The collective is doing its best to protect everyone. But when it comes to brute strength, the outcasts have the upper hand. Sloan may be dead, but we still have bloody days ahead of us.
What about your old clinic?
I moved my patients here, with Christmas's permission, of course. And spread the word that my door is still open, just in a different location. A small gesture, but it's done wonders for the initiative's reputation.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
He isn't wrong about tetanus, but he isn't 100% accurate either. Tetanus infects the body by stepping on or shoving your hand on and cutting something that's been in the dirt. Glass, rusty metal, things like that. Puncture wound, it acts a lot like a,
Any luck? I'm close. The pH balance.
the puncture wound acts like a great big bloody syringe and shoves the bacteria into your system, specifically into your bloodstream. Tetanus is also serious, so he has every reason to be afraid of it. But a tetanus shot, which Nakamoto would have access to, is a really good value. In fact, Nakamoto may already have had one when he left for Andromeda. Which way do I go for... Ah, yes, just the right way. So, speaking as someone that regularly goes searching through empty lots...
The camp ahead is not registered in Outcast or Collective Records, Pathfinder.
That's it.
Alrighty, let's see what they had on them. Drack.
Here! Hostiles!
So, I can tell you from experience that as someone that regularly goes traipsing through empty lots full of junk and mucking around with said junk, that a good pair of gloves and a pair of heavy boots for handling messy things, and then scrubbing the shit out of yourself later, will minimize your risks of tetanus. Unless you get punctured, you're not gonna automatically get it. In fact, you're probably not going to get it unless you step in soil with a cut. So, proper safety gear, and there's no worry. If you do step on something rusty, and you don't have the tetanus shot, well, most insurance will cover it, especially if you do a lot of outdoors stuff. Like, for example, I do a lot of gardening and scavenging, and gardening is actually one of the pastimes that people who say, like, your insurance, if they hear you're gardening and you want the tetanus shot, they shouldn't be too opposed to you getting it, or to covering it. The tetanus shot also lasts for 10 years. So, 10 years of protection against something that could leave you paralyzed in a wheelchair. Which, by the way, that's what tetanus does to you. Paralysis.
Ring ahead, we should shake the outlaws loose.
Whoops. Nope, that's the collective. They're not gonna harm us. Yep, collective troopers, we're good. Anyway. Tetanus causes paralysis, but the shot lasts for 10 freaking years. 10 years! So, it's more or less, you know, a non-issue if you take the right precautions. That said, if you end up injuring yourself in that way, do not wait. Go to urgent care, tell them you stepped on a rusty nail or dirty glass or something. They'll get you a tetanus shot. Insurance shouldn't have an issue if you've just been injured and you need it. Not to mention the consequences of not getting the tetanus shot are grave enough that you
This is the
probably
location
shouldn't
from the
mess.
Spender Pit, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Turn. How deep is this shit? Ooh. Turn this around. So, turn again. You can actually go through this water without damaging her. Oh man. Go. Not quite there yet.
Anti-vehicular mines ahead. It's best to proceed on foot.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Yep, you were right.
This is the location from the Spender Pit, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Titanium is quite rare.
Anti-vehicular mines ahead. It's best to proceed on foot.
Fuck. Fuck you, Spender, you son of a bitch.
Uh-oh. We got company!
That's not company! That's the Pathfinder!
Spender must have blabbed. Let's get out of here!
Quick, get on the shuttle.
Oh no, you're not.
Hurry up!
What the? No, wait! Don't leave us! The bastard left us!
Of course he did.
The shuttle left without them.
What the hell do we do now?
I guess we fight.
of these days, I'll do this quest over again and see if I can get,
The shuttle left without them.
What the hell do we do now?
I guess we fight.
let's get topside. Get some altitude. Cyclone 6, not bad. What else have we got? Heavy melee, of course. Verbal plates. Incisor 6. Damn, we bring these to Elodin, we'll get a fortune. My ammo refilled. What I really want to see is the shuttle right here. Fill it up. You can kind of see how. I remember hearing that the Mass Effect games were originally supposed to be Star Wars games, and they decided to change it at the last minute. I'm very glad they did, but I am still curious. In Andromeda, I guess you could kind of see how the Ket could have been the Yuzang, because from what I've heard, the Yuzang is living technology. Maybe we can throw rations at them. You've got a title that means power, use it.
So Spender's been sneaking goods from the Nexus to these exiles. Why?
This Arone seems concerned about something hidden in Spender's apartment on the Nexus.
Arone, I've tangled with that crook before. What's he doing with Spender?
The datapad mentions a scrambler, which would explain the state of the file in the security archives. I highly recommend finding it.
So, find the scrambler, nail Spender. Check.
Just gonna make sure we got all the nice little bits and pieces. Fucking shit. Still there. Oh, wow, okay. Hey, Bandit Loungy Boy. He says, yes, you gave me yogurt. I love yogurt. Got to start clearing the mines out away from this place. Fuck, I hate area denial mines. You saw right there. Set one off too close and it freaking killed me. Nothing there. I'm just worried. We walked into and through a minefield trying to get here. That's the thing that we scanned for hitting rocks for science. Another annoying thing. Yeah, Kandros, it's the Pathfinder. We need you to have a quick look at some mines, or a place where a minefield was. Think you could send Apex out here? Yes, it was part of my investigation of Spender. I was following up a lead. We'll talk about it when I get back to the Nexus. Oh, you should have seen Spender's face when I confronted him. Yes, it was priceless. He got so mad and said, if you know what's good for you, you'll leave this alone. Well, you know me, Kandros. That's about the worst thing you can say to me if you want me to leave something alone. Especially since I can read somebody's,
Pathfinder, this
body
area can
language
be
with
mined
Sam.
for resources. You can
Sam
extract
can pick up
minerals
micro
via your mining
expressions
interface.
and act as a lie detector. But yeah, somebody told me the Mass Effect games were originally going to be Star Wars games, and they changed it and decided to make their own story. There we go. I just find that really interesting, to be honest. I'd much rather keep Star Wars to the original trilogy. But the idea that Mass Effect would have been a Star Wars game and they made something original out of it is just awesome. Especially since Mass Effect itself is, well, awesome. Well developed, carefully written. Alright, this place. Whoa, wait a minute. Back just a little. Anything else around here besides copper?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Yay. Whoop, edge of the world. Flatland along the edge of the world! Hey! Not what I wanted.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
No! Damn it! No, not there either. Frickin'. I swear to God.
Resources in this area are limited.
Yep. Emptied it out. Admiring my hard work. Look! I can walk in the water now. It's not going to eat through my armor and leave me with no feet. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Yes, the mining zone is depleted, Pathfinder.
Here they come!
Is that a collective checkpoint or nope?
That doesn't look like an outcast or collective camp. Let's check it out.
There you go, guys. You're welcome. Now, let's go get the... Let's go get the outcast! Hey! What's up? Crap, more critters. Hey, are you guys alright? Yeah, Pathfinder, we're fine, thank you. Gotta love the wildlife, huh? I love how Drack still shouts, "Outlaws!" All of your teammates do. And yet... Yep, here we go. This is the checkpoint just up the way from... See how close I can get to the Tempest.
Ryder.
Hello, dude. What's
Hello,
up?
Ryder.
Loadout, Nomad, and Research Center. Oops, no. So wait a minute, shouldn't the Tempest be parked here? Alright, time to go see how Kadara Port has changed. Find it amusing that Colt What's-His-Name is still there. Colt Dalton. Let's see. Yeah, these pot sleeve jacket things. These really drive me nuts. Too long, and too long with water in there, and they start to smell. Well, let's see. 1, 2. Two wingspans. 1, 2, 3. So it's 2 more wingspans. When measuring string or cloth, one's wingspan is fingertip to fingertip. Because I'm doubling this cord up, I'm gonna have 8 strands that are 1 wingspan long. Now, double these up, tie a knot, use our big toe as an anchor. And we'll make this into a macrame plant hanger with a plated bottom instead of a tassel. These aren't hard to put together either. Let's talk to Colt.
Dalton, almost didn't expect to see you.
Why? Because of Kadara's little change in management? Sloane was good to me, but she's dead. My loyalty means nothing to her now.
Wow, okay.
Need something?
Thanks for your time.
Back to work.
Yep. Well, that's probably how most of the folks at Kadara felt. If Sloane is dead, she's no use to us, and our loyalty is no use to her. However, the collective is alive and kicking, and nobody knows who the charlatan is. Except us. Because we're special, we're the Pathfinder. So... I suspect the collective will have lowered taxes too, but let's just go talk to this, Angaran front. Hello.
Please, come in.
It's Outcast headquarters. But not anymore. Hello. The biggest sticking points for me. Where's Kitus? Alive and well.
Sloan should have killed you the day we met.
Don't blame me. Sloan agreed to the duel.
A duel? I know what happened. The sniper who pulled the trigger rubbed it in my face when they locked me up. You were there. You could have saved her, but you didn't. Why?
Sloan made it clear she would never forgive the Nexus. How soon do you think she'd have declared war on the Initiative?
Not soon enough, apparently. You better hope the charlatan kills me, Ryder, because if I ever get out of here...
Goodbye, Kitus.
Don't come looking for revenge, Kitus. Kitus, don't come looking for revenge. All it'll do is end in your death, and I don't want to do that. New entry. Sloan's Turian is locked in the holding cells. I almost feel bad for the guy. First he gets the shit kicked out of him. Then Sloan gets off while he's out of commission. Refused to eat, doesn't sleep, just stares off into space. There's loyalty, and then there's whatever the hell he's feeling. Emma vote. Well, to be fair, I think Kitus was in love with Sloan. His reaction doesn't seem consistent with a loyal underling. It seems consistent with a grieving boyfriend. Eventually, he'll get over her, but... something tells me Kitus would have followed her both into war and to hell and back. And here's the proof.
Pathfinder.
Nice digs.
Joel! Hey, what are you doing, buddy?
You were right, Ryder. Now that the political conflict is resolved, Kadara Port is growing on me. Growing like the searing pain of an infected flesh wound.
Huh?
I've been keeping this to myself, but I feel the need to be honest. I hate it here.
I'm not gonna tell him to shut up.
You complain every time we dock here. Why don't you wait on the ship?
I'm afraid of missing out.
You complain every time we dock here. Why don't you wait on the ship? I'm afraid of missing out. Like a little kid, I guess. So eager to see the next adventure. Just make a whole bunch of these plant hangers. Put my spider plant babies and my extra wandering Jews in them and sell them for $2, maybe $3. It's hanging planters. Hello, Kima.
You must be the Pathfinder. I've heard a lot about you.
From Reyes, no doubt.
From the charlatan, I take it.
We agreed it would be mutually beneficial if I was the face of Kadara Port.
What will you do with Kitus?
The safest option is to execute him. But the charlatan thinks he's worth something.
Oh?
He was Sloane's confidant. The charlatan won't kill him until he's learned every dirty secret.
The outcasts have disappeared from the port.
Not completely. Kitus is still moaning in the holding cells. But the others have scattered. I'm told there's still plenty in the Badlands.
Yep.
Watch your back. Many blame you for Sloane's death.
I can tell.
How's the mood in Kadara since Sloane's death?
I doubt we'll ever achieve unanimous approval, but my people are happy to be under Angaran rule again. Sloane made a lot of enemies, even among your people. It's a welcome change.
You're not worried people think you're a figurehead for the charlatan?
My ass does more than just sit in this chair. The charlatan listens to me more than Sloane ever did.
Good. And you can actually meet her before this if you go to that party. I just didn't want to go. I wasn't going to romance Reyes, so no reason to consider it a date. No reason to go on a date, and every reason to keep working to keep the Krogan happy. Keep Jorgel Strux from starting a war with the Nexus, which I did not want to see. Probably would have been the death of Drack to try and stop it too. And he would have tried to stop it.
I take it you know the charlatan's true identity.
I'm one of the select few. I told him to tell you earlier, but he worried about what you'd think. It was adorable, really.
Was it always the plan for you to take Sloane's place?
It was a requirement for my cooperation, yes. As Sloane's Angaran representative, I had more access to the outcasts than the average Kadara citizen. Also, I could rally the Angara to the collective side.
Thanks, Kima.
I should be going.
See you soon, Pathfinder.
Stay strong and clear, Kima Dogren. Dorgan. Need much longer nuts. There we go. It's very hard to get this thing to stay put. Need knots to be below the level of the pot. Below the bottom end of the pot. No, I'm not doing square knots, I'm just tying the thing. Come on, hold still. Kima is a fantastic lady. If I remember right, she's got strong resistance ties too. Which has a Pathfinder with strong pro-resistance leanings this time around. Because of Jal. Because of having a affection of the yeah, let's just call it a gay affection for Jal. So romance. Alright, let's slip the pot as high up in the net as we can. Ah, come on. Anyway, among other things, Sloane will not reward you for your loyalty. Not the way the charlatan will. You won't get an outpost if you allow Sloane. And all your hard work will be for nothing, even though Kadara viability will have been massively increased. Come on, I want to get this nice and straight. This planter's material is so squishy. It's making it hard to get the knots even. Okay, adjust this so that all the knots are below the rim of the pot. And all the bottom knots are below the bottom rim of the pot. Hold this snug, like so. Tie a great big knot, like so. This has to be secure enough so that the pot won't just fall out, but loose enough that I can get plants and or a planter into the pot, since this is basically just a planter sleeve. It was never meant to actually be a pot, regardless of what the kid said. And I can tell because there's no drainage holes. Not a bad thing for the amaryllis it came in, mind you, because amaryllises are very thirsty. But come on, get even. Even. Yeah, I think that's about as even as it's gonna get. Now, in the afterlife, Sloane can be Sloane Cranky, studio repair technician for Car Talk, and one of the proud numbers of Car Talk lackeys! But yeah, Sloane basically held court there as the sole proprietor, so to speak.
Be careful, Ryder. I know you think you've got an ally in the charlatan, but he's already lied to you once.
You worry too much, Vetra.
I'm okay, Mom. Promise. Thanks for looking out for me, though.
I don't do it for just anyone. Only friends.
This center to edge. Alright, we've got to go to the Nexus. Pick up the firefighters and Contagion. I really don't like those quests, but I can't let a nasty-ass disease that makes people crazy and is highly contagious get loose. I hope whoever it is Take care of yourself, Colt. I always do, he says, I always do. Let's see if we can get the next level of Krogan Hammer. $185 for the Zulkin, so 666 melee damage. Let's do it! Anti-armor module. Oh wait, no. It's no use for that. Darn it. Alright, once I get more augments.
Welcome back.
Alright, I can't avoid Captain Dunn any longer. The ability Sam has, Sam demonstrates in the Contagion quest, the ability to make somebody completely and utterly immune to the virus in that quest, even though it's highly communicable, highly dangerous, and hits multiple species. I mean, seriously, if anything, Sam is the most powerful single entity in Mass Effect. And boy, am I glad he's on our side. However, there are always going to be some people who will never trust AI after the Geth. But then again, humans have never given, or any organic has never given the Geth reason to care about them. Geth really only care about their own species' survival. They might be okay with humans living, or with working with humans, so long as they're able to survive. So that's under. I see now. This should also have been that way. And then this would go this way. Alright, so let's get our AVP spent. I am doing edge to center plating. Let's see if Jaws.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yes, I know. Nope. My guess is until I beat the Wow. We can get some serious advancements here. Yeah, I want more augments before I do that. So, back to the Nexus. Back to the Nexus with our sorry hides.
Now orbiting Kadara.
The quarter that Forgotten History is in, we should be able to get fairly easily. Christmas Tate. The Nexus, Pathfinder. To the Batmobile, Robin. Well, we've got no more excuses, because we've got bases now on all the Golden Worlds. I'm pretty sure something bad happens if you don't do this quest after a certain point.
I would like to welcome our Asari pilgrims to the Nexus.
You've had a long journey, but we're thrilled that Ark Lucinia has finally arrived. We ask for patience as we find homes for everyone. To those who doubted the future, the proof stands before you. The Asari live, and so does the dream. Ah, there's the hero who made it possible, Pathfinder Ryder. Do you have any words for us?
Oh, shucks, folks.
I'm just doing what needs to be done.
A humble servant, champion of the people. We all owe Ryder a debt of gratitude. In the meantime, please enjoy whatever comforts the Nexus can offer a weary traveler.
Excuse me. You're the one who saved us?
I am?
I owe you everything. If it hadn't been for you, I'd be dead.
We all would. Now we have a future.
Just don't let your guard down. We're in the wilderness here. We can tame it, but it will fight back.
Wait till it meets the Asari.
I just got the news. She's not awake yet, but...
Wait. Your wife was on the Titanus?
Yes. Now she's here.
Please be mindful of guests visiting the Cultural Exchange Center.
Good.
We ask that you extend your courtesy and cooperation to our new neighbors.
I tried. It's like they spawn when I'm not looking. It never ends.
Did you hear about the vortex? Dutch could use the ingredients.
Please report any suspicious activity to the nearest security representative.
Look, this isn't going to work.
Just give me another chance.
No, we're done.
Bunch of other things to be done on the Nexus Fine.
That's ridiculous. Why would you say that?
Maybe he thought he was being honest.
He was being an ass.
It's Pathfinder Ryder. Hail the man of the hour.
What did I do?
Word is you killed that traitor, Sloan Kelly. Just wanted to say thanks.
I'm not the one who killed her.
Not how I heard it. Just accept the pat on the back, all right? She got what she deserved.
Yep.
Pathfinder Ryder, a word, please.
I already got your task.
I stopped an unauthorized shipment to Kadara. Important stuff. Rations, tools, power cells, you name it. Corresponds with inventory discrepancies. Someone's stealing and storing supplies around Nexus and Hyperion for delivery to the exiles. If you could keep an eye out for suspicious or out-of-place packages, I'd appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. Stolen supplies haven't been processed for release, so Sam should be able to detect them.
For general questions, you may access one of our automated information kiosks.
It could be worse. We could be dead.
Alright, so besides Spender, we've also got to deal with Petey's project.
The new human Pathfinder was quick to clarify consumption of alcohol in public spaces is strictly prohibited.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly, and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
The establishment of the EOS outpost follows two disastrous attempts that claimed numerous lives. Even so, authorities say they're overwhelmed by applicants, now hoping to settle the plan. The use of firearms on the Nexus is against initiative regulations.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Please be mindful of guests visiting the Cultural Exchange Center. We ask that you extend your courtesy and cooperation to...
Not that one.
Unlocking. Come on in.
Neat. Head observer.
Ta-da! My project. She is complete.
She?
Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
It's amazing.
You've outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvi and Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pelisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
Don't be so condescending, babe. This is PB's place, and you're trespassing. I'd say that warrants a little hostility.
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out. So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were like family. Now we're not. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are silly. Just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
But how can you give all this up?
Ha! Watch me. Easy come, easy go.
Sweet.
I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
Yeah, probably doesn't want to be anywhere that slimy Kalinda's been. It explains why she moves around so much. Oops, no, I'm doing center to edge. So this thing at the edge right here, and then these two center ones here. So then this goes under, over, under, over. And then the other center one, that's this one, goes over, under, over, under. Center to edge finger weaving can create some very, very ornate color patterns, but in this case I'm just making a tassel on my container holder. Ah, crap. Must have mixed up which one was the center at some point. Over, under, over. Put this back to rights. Okay, so we have 4 and 4, nice and even. Don't mind Ryder, he's just making sure that PB gets out okay and Kalinda doesn't come back and decide to be an ass. Here, PB, let me help you pack up your stuff. I know you wanted me to go, but while I'm here, I'm not gonna let Kalinda get at you. Why? Well, she's really cool, but I can sense something's amiss here. Over, under, over, under. Let's see here. And then the other one goes over, under, over. Got 2 new center pieces. So then we do under, over, under. And then this one goes under, over, under, over. Pull these tight. That one there. And then this one here. Whoops. Wrong direction. Alright. Pull that loop tight. And then the center one goes under, over, under. Pull that one tight. And then over. Oh, no, that's edge to center. Don't want edge to center. I want center to edge. So over, under, over, pull tight. Over, under, over, pull tight. Alright. Now we tie these in slip knots so that I can get them back off again. Now that I've corrected my stitching and or weaving. 2 slip knots, and then boop. Nothing scannable in PB's quarters. I was hoping something for my research. Ryder, what are you doing with the scanner in my quarters? Was hoping for some research data. Sorry, PB.
Sam, anyone nearby?
Negative, Pathfinder. The vicinity is clear of all personnel.
Good. Let's do this.
There is a blank spot in your vicinity, Pathfinder.
What do you mean?
I cannot see part of the room, for lack of a better term.
My decision to leave the Nexus after their request for more authority were denied. It is not hard to see Kesh's current position as a conflict of interest. Politically beneficial to keep a Krogan on staff, for optics if not diplomacy, for one of them to hold the power of a superintendent given their brethren's negative opinion of us is frankly playing with fire. My opinion as an experienced public service that Kesh should be placed in a role where she can do less damage, perhaps in charge of archives. Yeah, sure, Spender, and you don't have an axe to grind with every Krogan possible. Colony is thriving by Krogan standards, storing water and have enough to be self-sufficient. They have time for entertainment. There's a fighting pit, a distillery, even a greenhouse where they appear to be growing plants in an attempt to sustain the colony long term. Spearheaded by a botanist named Vorn, the Krogan built their colony into the side of a sinkhole. Some construction materials were apparently taken from the Nexus. Other materials are locally sourced. The compound is heavily guarded and difficult to get in unless you are a Krogan. Yeah, because of assholes like you, Spender.
Kesh, I'm not sure what we can do here. We've got the system stabilized for now, but we're going to need to reroute power soon. We could lose some stasis pods if we don't.
Sal Taylor, blah blah blah. Always the little girl, but also help anyone with their boot on that little guy's neck to get your Spender. God, you are a nasty son of a. For properly functioning air filters. Do you realize how important it is to keep our staff healthy and working? Can't understand why you try to block this. It's getting to the point where I need to talk to Addison about your conduct. I'm sorry, but this is getting ridiculous. Paper Trail, come see me. We need to talk. Foster. Bill, come see me. We need to talk. Foster. Yeah, uh-huh. A, for someone so paranoid, it's funny you title your email Paper Trail and sign it with your own name. Why not just evidence? Of course, I've held on to proof of our agreement. You're an exile, aren't you? I need some leverage for when you finally decide to turn on me. No one's finding anything. I doubt anyone even cares to look. Well, the Pathfinder cares to look.
The datapad is password locked. Shall I run a decryption?
Yes.
Seems worth the risk. Do it.
Accessing audio logs.
Play the first one.
10 is starting to get along with Vetra's replacement a little too well. Better do something about it.
Play the second one.
Remind Addison that the Krogan all left. Keep her unhappy.
Play the third one.
Stay away from what's-his-face in charge of the first colony. If he thought I was messing with Addison, he could be serious trouble.
Thanks, Sam.
Interference is preventing scanner function. You will need to rely on more basic means to search these quarters.
Rebreather components, power cells, dried food.
Scanning the labels, many of these boxes were reported missing.
What do we have here? How to rise through the ranks and the path to quick promotions.
I'm trying to remember where this is, because it's right. Ah ha ha!
Perhaps you should look under or behind the furnishings, Pathfinder.
Wait, is that what I think it is?
That model ship was declared missing from inventory 6 months ago. Pathfinder, are you putting the box back?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Also, I don't want Spender to know that I've been in his room, so... yeah. So we still have...
It's
not in here.
Founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to
We have to get the firefighters now, which I don't like doing. Oh my god, I hate that quest.
But the plants have adapted to the
Another power short.
if you will.
feed on its radiant energy. See this older specimen? The growth range.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.